doesn't get on how Abu don't can I might say Asimoye weren't you know in this life you must carry your own cross. Abula Makaweti your friend do. A man must have his own calling. I want to live a life when the people go remember for a better tomorrow. For a better tomorrow. Let my name no follow. For a better tomorrow. Let my suffer no loss. For a better tomorrow. So many people suffer. Them also them no make them. Papa God to be cold. I'm a funo. He came a funo. Because my life is a funo. I'm a funo. He came a funo. Because my life is a funo. Jesus. When am I see? If you know be God, God, enemy follow for me. I feel like you are God. If you know be God, enemy follow for me. I feel like you. It is good to Ishakana Pagori Wai and Mehaborama. And when you Mehaborama, you are building your own Galaba. It is good to be a good example. Obuwoye buru sabawa na batambo minuna. I want to live a life when the people go remember for a better tomorrow. So many people suffer, another person chop amo. Chineke mekwe kwala o. Because my life is a friend of Jesus. Because my life is a friend of Jesus. Jesus, when am I see? If you know be God, God, enemy follow for me. I feel like you are God. If you know be God, enemy follow for me. I feel like you are Papa, Kaboya, Iyanile mere so that I no go chop myself out. Papa, Kaboya, Iyanile mere so that I no go chop myself out. Because my life is a friend of Jesus. Because my life is a friend of Jesus. Jesus, when am I see? If you know be God, God, enemy follow for me. I feel like you are God. If you know be God, enemy follow for me. I feel like you are
National prayer 1, 2, for God of creation.
National for the first answer. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Arise, O compassion.
We appreciate your coming. This is Student Anti-Corruption Vanguard, an arm of Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC. This is the student body of the National ICPC on Lautech ground. We call this debate between the President, the Vice President, the General Secretary, and the Financial Secretary, not for any reason, but just to relate together. We have bidded you and you have come. Once again, we are proud of you. And I believe that as we are here to educate ourselves, as we are here to orientate ourselves, and as we are here to write on our history in Lautech together, I believe and I'm very sure that we are going to do it well. And that is the reason why we are here. My own name is Another Representative, representing Student Anti-Corruption Vanguard in Lautech. As I commencing immediately, I have apologized. You owe me an apology. Do you know that? And I will tell you now. Now, fit for that. Now, we said, and our official time is wrong. No African time. We made sure that we were ready before that time. We were waiting. Seriously waiting. All our invited guests have been around waiting. We did not disappoint you. But seriously speaking, you disappointed us. So, I don't have any more. Now, without wasting time, I have just two things to say. ICPC, Anti-Corruption Vanguard in Lautech business this year, we are here to serve you, and we are here to serve the nation at large. What are we going to, what are we doing here? Our job here, our work here, please, I believe you are listening. Our work here, our job here is to fight corruption in all cadre. Indecency, everything that you can wrap up and it's called corruption. People believe that everything called corruption is only in money. Money is not only corruption, but everything that is there to wage war against. And I believe that with your support, with your own support, Lautech will move forward. Number two, we have called these noble people to come and do debate. Not because we want to indict them. Not because we want to hold them responsible for anything. We only call them to come and educate ourselves, to come and tell us what they have for us, as they want to take up the mantle of leadership in Lautech. And that is the reason why they are here, And that is the reason why we are here, and that is the reason why you are here. Once again, you are all welcome. Without wasting time, I'm going to invite some people and our patrons and our advisors who are representing us in one area or the other in the school. We have here someone in person of Mr. Aguero, is Industrial Department Lautech. Please, I'm coming to the front. Please help us, please. Give him a round of applause, please. Please, let's honor him. Then we have here the person of Mr. Aguero. He also is the Industrial Department. He's one of our patrons, one of our advisors. We have called the heads of the social political parties. I believe they are here. We invited them. I don't know their names, but I will say you are all welcome. Thank you very much. We've invited the paramilitaries. I believe they are here. The Red Cross, the cadets, and others. You are all welcome. We invited many people, and I believe you are here. We are all welcome. We are behind schedule. Now, the another person I mean to have to invite to the podium, who is the person of Mr. Ayo. Mr. Ayo, sorry, caller, don't mind me. Is that K and W that I don't know? Mr. Ayo, caller, please, you have to occupy this one system. Any director. He's also here. He's going to help us with the panel. And then he's going to help us out with the debate. Mr. Ayo, Oyekola, give your seat, sir. You are welcome, sir. Once again, then we have in our midst the electoral chairman. The electoral chairman is our midst. I don't know if the electoral secretary is our midst, but I'm sure I saw the electoral chairman now, and it's free. All the electorals, if you are here, please come forward and come and occupy this seat. It's meant for you. All the electorals, from the chairman, from Dr. Young, the electoral secretary, and the rest of them. Please and please, help me clap for them, please. They are representing the student union. The electorals. I saw Dr. Young now, and it's true. Please come forward. Please come forward. Then as time goes on, as our people are coming inside, we will be introducing them. Honestly, I have to appreciate the presence of Parrot FM. They are here. I want to appreciate the presence of a journalist from the nation. They are here. So today is a wonderful day. And I believe Lautech is not just a university. It's a university of a significant university. That's why we are rebranding Lautech. Once again, you are all welcome. Okay, we have the parents of I don't know their full name, IEE, Nigerian Society of Engineers. They are here now. There's somebody that represents the Nigerian Society of the Engineers. I don't know how they come, but we appreciate them. Please, you can also come to the podium. Now I'm handing over now as I'm starting the debate proper. Okay, they say Lautech Colombo 4 and Army, Lautech FM, Lautech everything. Please, you are welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are moving straight to the introduction of the candidates.
Starting with the contestant for the PRO, Royalty, contestant for the sport director at the SUG level, George Mayowa Boluwatife. Moving on, I'd like to introduce the contestants present for the post of VP1. We have Jumi and we have Miss Thomas. Contestants for the post of Vice President 2. Currently present, we have Miss Preferred. Contesting for the post of General Secretary, we have Kechi and we have Mother. Kechi. For the post of Financial Secretary, we have Steve-O, and we have Afo. We are starting the debate now. And I would like to call up the contestants for the post of General Secretary. The contestants present for the post of General Secretary, I would like to call Kechi and Mother. Please come forward.
Hello, please listen to me. We are starting now. We are behind schedule. But this is the modality, please. No. Now this is the modality, please. Now the modality is this. And I want every contestant to listen, please. Please. Are you listening to me, sir? Hello, Miss Jimmy. Are you listening to me? Please listen. Now this is the modality. We want to debate. I want it to be educative. Educative indeed. We will not be appreciating. Seriously, we will not be appreciating noise. You can eulogize them. You can help them. You can give them confidence. But I will not want the issue. We don't want the issue whereby we make it too much noise and then we will not even get what we came here to do. The other thing is, campaign is outside. Please, campaign is outside. We are here for debate. Please, campaign is outside this venue. We are here for debate. Education purely. Go with it. A student of further levels of Faculty of Management Science Accounting Department. Also an aspirant for the post of General Secretary at Level Student Government. My brothers and sisters, I'm here this afternoon to solicit for support because I believe in you. With God, with you, with me, together we can transform our dear union. My dear brothers and sisters, I'm to go about the Student Union Government Constitution. Subsection 3. Section 29, which says the General Secretary shall be the correspondence of the Union. The General Secretary also shall make sure that the Union is secure, and he shall be the secretary to the account of the Union. The General Secretary also shall be the head of the Secretariat. I believe in you, and which I mean that the General Secretary shall be the head of the Secretariat. I will make sure, with the best of my capability, I will make sure that the union is transparent to everybody, to individuals, to male and female. I will make sure matters arise shall be reported to the office of the General Secretary, and I will make sure I deal with every correspondent. One new Lautech and for all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. clap for him. Now listen. There's something you don't get right, and it's because you came late. Now listen, these are the modalities we go. You who seriously came late. The petition chairman, I believe you are here. They came late, and I want to petition them for coming late. I think Dr. Young is hearing me now. Abi now. Now this is the modality because of our time. Now you have 10 minutes. Now listen, please listen. It is not quiz, it is debate. Okay? Now listen, it is not manifesto, it is debate. Now quiz is question and answer. Okay? Now you are here to debate out your official duty, your official responsibility. Then lastly, that's number 3. Then lastly, the offer. What you want to offer these people? Now, from that end, we now begin to. Now they will ask you questions. You all answer. Are you getting me, please? Are you getting me? Now we are not going to be asking them questions from here. Their official rights. We want to debate it out. Their official responsibility. We want to debate it out. Their official duties. We want to debate it out. Are you getting me? Now, they have 10 minutes to do that. Then if you have questions for them, please write your question. No people on this jacket. Then you ask them questions, if possible. Are you getting me? But yet they are here for debate. I don't know if you understand me. Do you get me? Now, please don't campaign. It's against this rule. Don't campaign. It's against the rule of this program. Campaign. You've been doing that before. So please, there's no break in transition again. Once you finish 10 minutes, you're starting again. 10 minutes. We pause you, another person take off the mantle. Then the panel is listening. This is our panel. He's listening to them. Then he has some things to say to whatever they have said so far. I don't know if I'm clear. Am I clear? Thank you. So now we can commence.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. As I said earlier, official duty. In accordance to the Constitution of Lautech Chapter University, Section 3, we state the General Secretary shall deal with all correspondence of the Union. 1. 2. The General Secretary shall work with the President in execution of the project of the Union. 3. The General Secretary shall serve as the signatory to the account of the Union. 4. The General Secretary shall work in accordance with the whole CEC in achievement of the CEC. 4. The General Secretary shall be the head of the Secretariat. And secondly, what I will offer Lautech. Thank you for that question. As we all know, Lautech during the tenure of actor, they are enjoying the benefits of union. But during the RSC regime, a lot of things happen, whereby Lautech as a whole, they are not enjoying the benefits of the union. But what I will put together, what I will offer Lautech is this. Firstly, I will make sure the union is open to everybody, and I will make sure I work together with the public relations officer in disseminating information to each and every faculty. Thirdly, I will make sure that the union is transparent to everybody. I will never for once sign any document that is not relevant and that will not benefit Lautech as a whole. And I believe with this, together I will work outside my constitution, which the referendum of Lautech as a whole will be what I will do. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Vice Chancellor in absentia, all other protocols duly and well observed. My name is Jibril Mahmoud Abdussalam, popularly known as Moda, a student of 400 level from the Department of Transport Management, the Faculty of Management Sciences, in this great citadel of learning. I am contesting, aspiring, and planning to be the next General Secretary at Lautech Institute. But before I proceed, I should be enlightening everyone what are the bases and necessities of being a General Secretary before going to the constitutional rights of the General Secretary. The first and foremost, the first basis of being a General Secretary is your communication skills. I said what? Communication skills. A General Secretary should have a very efficient and magnificent communication skills. That will be leading me to the first constitutional duty of a General Secretary. It states that the General Secretary will be in charge of handling every official correspondence of the Union. It will be the head of the Secretariat. What is correspondence? Correspondence is exchanging of correspondence is communication with the exchange of messages. So while you will be handling the correspondence, you should have the basis of what? Good communication. The second basis of being a General Secretary is what they have been using against me during my campaign through the campus of Lautech. I've been to the nooks and crannies of Lautech. They say, this guy, you are too gentle. I told them, gentility is not stupidity. And I am not gentle, I am modest. I told them, I am gentle, I am not gentle, I am modest. And a modest being is anybody who is marked by simplicity. That should be a basis of being a General Secretary. A General Secretary should be approachable. It's that calm individual you think of. When you be going into the building, someone you can go to, you have your full confidence. You are standing for the students. They should approach you. Please, let's leave the applause till after the speech, please. We should leave the applause till after the speech. Continuing, there's also this accusation. They've been interrogating me about it, that you are too young to hold any office in the Student Union government. For the record, I was born on a Saturday, the 13th of March 1993. By my calculation, which you can stand to contest, today I am 22 years, 2 months and 1 week. But before you be judging if a 22-year-old is too young or a boy is rude at the level of the Student Union government, I'll be asking you this question. According to our constitution in Nigeria, it is only an 18-year-old that is too young to be incriminated or grouped for any offense. That you can regard as an infant, and this infant will not be held. He cannot be held responsible for any jeopardized contract agreed with him. So before you see George, if a 22-year-old is a boy, I would like to be throwing this question to the floor of the House. We all know Messi. Lionel Messi of football. He became the world's best footballer at the age of 20. We are on stage. We are all slaves of Facebook. Every one of us among here, we own an account on Facebook. And that makes us what? A slave of Mark Zuckerberg, the inventor, the founder of Facebook. He founded Facebook at the age of 19. So if you still call a 22-year-old a boy, I think you need reorientation. Going on, we need responsible, intellectual, we need reliable, accountable, capable, commendable, approachable individuals in our union. That's why we want to know that. I am Moda. I stand for integrity. I stand for excellence. And I stand for service. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary. Our plans are simple. It is truthfulness. It is truthfulness and transparency in the documentation of our union. When we talk of truthfulness and transparency, this will enlighten us. This will make it open. Every activity that is going on in that union that is exposed or hidden to us.
I learned my time is up. Please, I'll dog handing over the mic. One more time, I'm Jubil Mahmoud Abdusalam, aka Moda. Thank you.
Nobody public silence, please. Thank you. The Vice Chancellor in Association, and the moderator, panel of judges, fellow contestants, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Well, my name is Olada Robasido, popularly and politically called Old Boy, a 400 level student from the Department of Transport Management Science in the Faculty of Management Sciences. I am personally aspiring for the post of General Secretary at Lautech Student Union Government level. First, the duty of a General Secretary. Well, the first duty of a General Secretary is to handle all correspondence of the Union. Second duty of General Secretary is to work directly with the President to see to the progress of the Union. Third, the Student Union General Secretary is the signatory to the Student Union Government account. Fourth, the Student Union General Secretary is the head of the Secretariat. Well, as regards what I have for Lautech, I will start with this quote. They said, when duty calls, experience counts. Well, I have once served at the level of Student Union Government, and I have gathered enough experience to take Lautech Student Union Government to the next level. Well, one of the things I see as problem in our union that is not allowing our union to be as it ought to be is inexperience. And if we can have someone like me who is experienced, who has served at the level of Student Union Government before, it should be a bonus to the CEC and the entire Lautech community. Second, what I have in mind for Lautech is beyond my constitutional duty. The federalism of Lautech. In Lautech, the welfare of our students has not been well dealt with. And with the experience I've gathered, I work directly with the immediate past welfare director. And I know what to do. I know how we can go. I know how we can achieve a better welfare to our students in Lautech as a whole. And also, as my constitutional duty, which says I will handle the correspondence if elected. Well, correspondence is all about communication. And for the post of a General Secretary, we need someone who is capable. We need someone who is efficient. We need someone who is transparent. We need someone who can do it better. Because one of the problems we have in Student Union Government is lack of proper documentation. Well, when I was before director of the Student Union Government, part of the problem I encountered was there was no documentation from the previous regime. But if elected, I will try. I will do everything I can do to ensure that there will be a proper documentation in my office if elected. Thank you very much and God bless you all. Once again, I am Babatunde Oladapo, aka Holy Boy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. Go Nigerian students! Go Nigerian students! Now, intimidation will do what? Intimidation will do what? Now listen, there's another modality now. Don't write the question, ask the question. Don't do what? Don't write the question, but do what? Ask the question. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Please, we want to moderate this thing in such a way that any question that you have, any of them, should go around. The question that you ask him, you should, because we know that some of you belong to different political groups. So there is possibility for you to direct any question. We want you to ask questions that will help develop the system. And the question that you ask A, B, or C will answer in its own way. And we just want it in such a way that it will be brief. all of them. We don't want to give more than 4 questions at most. 4 questions at most. 4. Even 4 would be too much. 3 questions, please, so that let's see. I don't know.
Now, because of time, 3 questions. Report. Alright, please. If you know you have a question for them, just 3 people. Maximum of 4. Please come forward. Please come forward. Please come forward. Hello, listen. Listen, please. If we did not call you, and you have a question to ask, please write it down. Then on our social media, we are going to answer you. We are going to answer you. Because of time, I was told by the lecturers that they see manifesto after this debate. So we don't want to take all the time. Neither do we want to keep you here overnight. And we don't want to disrupt your own personal program at the student union. So please, let's manage the time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't be offended, we will not call you. Thank you.
My name is Engineer Anito Oshedari Moses. The questions that I want to ask, differentiate clearly in a simple sentence, by example, the differences between General Secretary and Secretary General.
Now the question is clearly stated. Within 1 minute, listen please. In 1 minute each. In 1 minute each. Differentiate between the General Secretary and Secretary General. Over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back here. I am Moda. The question is the difference between General Secretary and Secretary General. Statement with an example. The General Secretary is the head of the Secretariat, who will be based on ranking, it should be number 2 or the 3 in the level of CEC. The Secretary General is the number 1 individual of an organization. Examples of what organization is the United Nations, the NATO, and others. Thank you all.
In 1 minute, please, and let the other gentleman, please.
The question is, General Secretary, wait, Secretary General. Well, a General Secretary is a person who is in charge of the correspondence in an organization. A General Secretary is probably either the 2nd or 3rd in any organization. But a Secretary General is the number 1 of any organization. There are some organizations that use the General Secretary as Secretary General as their head. Person like Ban Ki-moon of the United Nations is the Secretary General.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The General Secretary shall be the one to take lead of every meeting held by the CEC, while the Secretary General shall be the head of an organization. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Larry Ogmorabi, a student of Urban and Regional Planning, URP. I want to ask a question, and this goes: what qualities do you understand or consider the most important secretarial or administrative professional job? Administrative professional job. Which of these is very important in the SAV level? Very, very important. That's the 2. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Excuse me. Listen.
Hello.
Please listen.
There is panel of judges here now.
Large agitation document, please.
Listen. The first question, the last question, when the last question was asked, this young man started the answer. So when next we are going to rotate, the one that answered last will now take the first, and then the next one it will be the turn. So that's the way we are going to rotate it in such a way that it runs.
Hello. Listen now. He said he did not understand the question. Now, listen. Should I read the question to him again? Or it is gone? Now the question is, what qualities do you consider the most important in a secretarial or administrative professional job? Lastly, for the last time, please listen. What qualities do you consider the most important in a secretarial or administrative professional job?
Oh, thank you very much for that question. The qualities I believe is most very important in secretarial job is must be accommodating. You must be able to accommodate any situation, either this or that. You must be accommodating. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are the judges of the panel, they've answered, and that is all. Question number. Have you answered?
Well, the quality I think is the best is the ability to handle the documentation properly. That is the best quality.
Thank you. The quality, the number one quality, an individual that is qualified to be called a general secretary is that individual to be intelligent. If you are intelligent, you will be accommodating. If you are intelligent, you will know how to cover the flaws of your president. If you are intelligent, proper documentation won't be a problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Another your question. Thank you. Dr. Young. The last question now. Thank you. My name is Isa Adekole Mohammed from the Department of Urban Regional Planning.
Please, let me take a record, please. For Christ's sake.
Please listen, we don't have time, please. We don't have time, please. Thank you. Once again, ask your question. Please listen to the Isa Adekole Mohammed from the Department of Urban Regional Planning. My own question goes on. Which section that holds the duty of General Secretary in the Lautech Constitution? Once again, which section holds the duty of General Secretary of Lautech? Thank you so much. Do you hear the question? He said, please ask again. My question is, which section of Lautech Constitution that holds the duty of General Secretary? Thank you so much.
We are starting from here. The section of the Federal Union Government Constitution that protects the duty of the General Secretary is Section 3. First section, please.
Please, you all the answer, the correct and the wrong. You are not the judges. From the Lautech Student Union Constitution, the section that talks about the attributes and the rights of the General Secretary is Article 3, Section 29, subsection 1, 2,
The questions are called the question of the General Secretary of Anti-Corruption for 2021.
Thank you very much, thank you. The last question. Please.
For God's sake. Good afternoon, everyone. My question is this. Audience, please. My question is
Great Lautech students, please listen. Ask a question.
When competing against equally qualified candidates, what is that quality that you have that puts you at the edge? And answer this with it. What do you think you can do to make sure that you observe your rights and duties when you become the General Secretary?
Now, there are two questions, so please make it clear.
What quality do you have that puts you at an edge when competing against equally qualified candidates? And secondly, when you become the General Secretary, what do you think you are going to do to make sure that you have observed your rights and duties as a General Secretary? What quality do you have? The second one, how do you perform your duty? Let me put it like that. How do you perform your duty
of a General Secretary?
Exactly.
What? Far better than the others. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the qualities a General Secretary who, when you are still contesting amidst your peers who you think are equal to you, is patience and perseverance. When you are campaigning to people, you meet a lot of people. They won't want to listen to you. But when you are patient and you persevere with them, you will be able to convince them. And that will give you an edge over others. The second part of the question, how will you function that will take than the others? We know the fifth. Thank you. The physical dispensation of a as far as Lautech is concerned, is the production of souvenirs for the 100-level students. If you want to be better than others, you do more than this. And in our proper documentation, we'll be introducing truthfulness and transparency. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What I believe that shows me hate than others is, number one, I have to be accommodating. Two, I must not be arrogant. I must make sure that this way, anybody that enters among both of us, we are one. I will meet with anybody that emerges and share the project I have with them. And secondly, what I have to do, what I will make sure I will do with you, apart from the souvenir and the ID card, I will make sure that I carry everybody along. What I mean by carrying everybody along is carrying Lautech as a whole along. What the missing edge among the central executive council. I will make sure Lautech as a whole shares and money. Thank you very much. What I see, please less than 1 minute. The quality on my own side is I should not be desperate about being the general. Because someone who is desperate for anything can do anything to get it. And as regards how I will perform my function, yes, sometimes we will have like it have the president that we collect souvenir. And that even the tailor now say to the one government do. So even the tailor will be entitled to souvenirs as well.
Thank you very much. Now this is the last question and the final question. Now the question is, now listen, I'm going to ask you a question again. Listen now. Now we're not asking question again. They will retire now. Now for the remaining aspirants, we want to cut our time. We'll cut our time. 2 questions. 2 questions. Their debate time is 3 minutes. Their debate time is 3 minutes. We have 2 questions for them. Thank you very much. You can retire.
For the contestants for the post of financial
The financial secretary now, please come forward.
we are calling for Stivo and Avo.
Financial secretary, please come forward.
Now. Stivo and Avo.
Thank you very much. Without wasting too much time, they will introduce themselves within 50 seconds. Within 50 seconds of introducing themselves. Our protocol are well and duly observed. Mr. Chairman, the panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. Let me go by introducing myself. I am Olawiwo Stephen Olayinka. Dad and mom call me Stivo. A 400-level student from my group. Aspirant contestant of FinSec at SAV level. Listen. 2 seconds, introduce yourself. Please.
Good evening, everyone. All protocols are well and duly observed. This is the physical appearance of Comrade Bello Afolabi Ridwan, aka Afo, vying strongly for the post of Financial Secretary at SAV level, a student from the Faculty of Engineering, precisely Chemical Engineering. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In 3 minutes, give us the duties of your office. What on the Lautech? Listen, now is a debate. You are debating. Everything you want to do, everything you know, and everything you want to say, and everything about yourself in financial secretary, as a financial secretary aspirant. You have 3 minutes to do that. Thank you.
Your time starts now.
Thank you very much. Going by the Student Union Government, Article 3, Section 31, it says that the financial secretary shall be responsible for preparing the financial records of the Central Executive Council. Going by this, I could deduce that as a result of preparing the budget, as a result of preparing the record, there is a lot of misappropriation of funds, whereby other Central Executive Office might say, in my own share. As a matter of fact, that's misappropriation of funds. I will be erasing, I will be eradicating, and I will be discharging my duty to the optimum level in such a way that any misappropriation of funds will be totally eradicated. And as a matter of fact, in lieu of that, if I emerge as the financial secretary, I will be working assiduously with Mr. President and other CC members in finding a lasting solution to all the menace as far as Lautech is concerned. And as a matter of fact, I will never attend or sign any capital project that is not beneficial to the generality of Lautech. As a matter of fact, my school of thought has really embedded in me that transparency, accountability are the yardstick for our fiscal administration. I will make sure that in everything I'm doing, there will be transparency. And I will be accountable for any financial detail as far as the union is concerned. And as a matter of fact, if at all we are going to pack aside all this sentiment, if at all we are going to pack aside all this education, if at all we are going to erase and eradicate every boiling mind, I think we will be working towards a preferred union. And as a matter of fact, let me go back and introduce myself once again. I am Olawiwo Stephen Olayinka, that I'm number promise to hold. A calm, a reserved gentleman. Intelligence is my nature. And as a matter of fact, we will consolidate on the past achievements. Because the union we are trying to come in is not a new thing for us. And as a matter of fact, we are trying to salvage the effort of our past years. The power is at your fingertips.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Good evening once again. My name is Apo, vying for the post of Financial Secretary at SCG level. As a matter of fact, I'm not here to waste precious time, but I would like to give you, starting from the constitutional duties of the Financial Secretary. And I want you to be very calm with me. This is why we talk about finance. And when we talk about finance, everybody has an eye on it. So I want you to be very calm with what we call finance. And I will explain to you the Financial Secretary duties in the Student Union Government. Everything we're talking about here is based on the Student Union Government. From Article 3, Section 31, the first thing the Financial Secretary do is give financial advice to the CEC. The second thing it does is to produce a balance sheet of the finance of the union to the B&F committees 72 hours before the house sitting and to the S houses 48 hours before the house sitting. Number 3 is that the Financial Secretary sees everything and signs as the is also a signature to the account. That is, those are the functional duties of him. And under Article 2, under Schedule 2, under financial instructions, the Financial Secretary must sign all responsible checks. He must not alter anyone. Under interest account, he must not keep more than 1,000 naira with him over the night. So all money kept with him must be submitted to the bank account when necessary. But furthermore, I would like to give you the understanding of a Financial Secretary. When we say secretary, a secretary is an head of an administrative department. And when you're a financial secretary, you are also a secretary. And when you're a secretary, financial secretary, you must be a very good listener. You must be calm. You must not be pushed. You must not sign any check under duress. When anything is wrong with you, pick up the B&F committee. Let them know what is going on. Let them make an house sitting so that no check, no mismanagement of fund will happen. But when you say mismanagement of fund, what is mismanagement of fund? And how do you correct mismanagement of funds? When you are a financial secretary, you work hand in hand with your president, your general secretary, and every other member of the executive. Those are the SRCs. Make them know all things necessary about the union. The B&F committee is set aside from the SRCs. All SRCs are members of the department. Each member of SRC stands for one department. They bring the voice of their department. They bring it to the SRCs. When out sitting, after their voice, they bring their issues to the union. Then the CEC has the ability to speak upon it. So what is the management of funds? If you want to correct this mismanagement of funds, you do this by making sure that when you assume a post, you first make sure all projects are being stopped. Everything are being stopped so that you can Thank you very much.
Over to you, sir. Sir. I agree.
Hello? The two of you, I just want you to answer the question. What cognitive experience do you have that you think qualifies you to be Financial Secretary of SUG? Since you are from chemical and is from agri, and the issue of accounting has to do with money, has to do with accounting. What qualifies you? What cognitive experience? What I mean by cognitive experience is, you understand what I mean? This
Hello. For me to assume myself or trying to contest for the post of Financial Secretary. Away from Lautech, I, Komebila Flabidwan, anyone who is ready to make research should do that. As being a General Secretary to an Islamic association, which is Sumat Islamiyah Youth Association of Nigeria, I have been their General Secretary for 4 years completely, and I have served them at their national level at Scandal. So anyone who is ready to do that should make inquiries. I have served for 4 years, making sure all accounts have been settled and balanced at all points. So I've already had an experience based on finance to make sure I serve correctly as the Financial Secretary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much once again. I've said it earlier on that if at all we are going to have a productive administration as far as the financial secretary is concerned, transparency and accountability is the major yardstick. As a matter of fact, I will only be consolidating on the past achievements. This is a one-time general secretary, this is a one-time vice president. To consolidate all that, I've been able to gather experience in Nigeria's 7-Up Berkeley company, in the sense that the number of stock that are in the stock is rightly differentiated from the amount that are being took out. And as a matter of fact, I've been able to stand as the treasury of that company. I've been able to record the number of stock that is sold on a daily basis and the amount of money that came in. As a matter of fact, the office of the financial secretary is not going to be a new thing to me in such a way that if at all we emerge, if by God grace we emerge, we will be holding the scheme manager that we are going to know the number, the amount of money that the user.
Let's begin to warn ourselves now. One time is up, time is up, time is live, okay? Have you answered? Yes, thank you very much. Now we have 2 questions. I don't know. I'm completely a student of animal nutrition and biotechnology. My question goes on. The difference between budget and financial report. That is question number 1. Difference between budget and financial report. And the full meaning of ATM.
Thank you very much. Let me start from the second question. ATM is automated teller machine. And as a matter of fact, the difference between budget and financial record goes thus. The budget is the original, how do I put it? The budget is the yearly proposal by the CEC, while the financial record is the daily expenditure that is being put over by the financial secretary. Thank you very much.
Hello. Comrade Afo once again. Hello. Comrade Afo once again. Budget is the estimated income that is set for a particular period of time. Nigeria for 4 years will set a budget that is going to take them through 4 years. Anything outside that is a waste. And financial report is the estimate and the report from a particular stuff being done. For example, if we are making out some souvenirs to the General Secretary, we give the report of how the money is being spent, what is being used for, at the point of time it's being spent, the date, and when all necessary places, the receipts which are going to be filed by the IOU under the subsection 3. Thank you very much.
From transport management, 300 levels. This is my question. Lautech SAV is well known for its appropriation of funds to the past regimes. And you as the DSEC, preaching transparency, how do you intend to give us maximum transparency in order to hide out every mismanagement that will be done by the CEC? Question 1. Question 2. It was said that during the regime of the president-elect, when he was still the president of our nation, there used to be 3 months statement of account being brought out to the public for everybody to know what is the statement of account of our great nation. So is this possible? You being the CSEC, can you give it to us? Statement of account of the nation. Now the statement of account of SUG. Is it possible for us to have statement of account on monthly or weekly basis?
Of young innocent, 500 level anatomy. My question goes first. My brother, as a public speaker, as a public speaker, you don't have the right to put on suit button you have to open your suit to welcome questions. One. And my question goes first. My question goes to you. And listen,
please. We want you to ask questions that is general, not about them. We want you to ask them questions that will improve their research.
There is a clear difference between the school management and the union. On no basis will the management be interfering with the union. And as a matter of fact, we will be checkmating the amount of money that is on behalf of the union. If by chance we emerge, I will make sure I eradicate every form of misappropriation of funds, because there is going to be a daily record and which we are going to assess on a daily basis. In lieu of this, the school man. You don't understand the question. How? For the how, we ask the question that the difference, between the union and the management. I'm now asking that how, as the financial secretary, I will be check and balance on every member of the CEC in such a way that if the president is trying to do a kind of penny roll, if the general secretary is trying to behave anyhow, I will be checkmating on every central executive.
Once again, I would like you to listen up. He said, and I quote, the first question he asked is how we can eradicate mismanagement of funds. And the number 2 question is how statement of account can be provided within 3 months. I will start with the question number 2. When it comes to statement accounts, according to the constitutional duties of the financial secretary, he must produce the balance sheet 72 hours to the P&F committee and 48 hours to the SRC. So provided, and listen now, please, wait. Provided there is an housekeeping, provided there can be an housekeeping on every basis, the financial secretary will produce the balance sheet and the complete way of giving out the mismanagement of funds. My number 2 is that how we can eradicate mismanagement of funds. I want you to be very calm. When you resume an office as a new financial secretary, I will give you this update according to Buhari.
You can retire. The vice president, we call all the presidents of this town. 51, 52. Give me one. All the VPs. 51, 52. All the VPs. 51, 52. Now, within just 1 minute, 30 seconds. Greatest Nigerian students, all protocol duly and well observed. My name is Honorable Shoyika Samuel, aka Samso, aka popularly assigned for the post of Vice President at SAV level. Thank you very much.
Nigerian students. Articulate Nigerian students. With great honorable Chikula, friends and family call me Miss Prefer. My daddy always says something. Never make yourself the available but the preferable. Thank you. Honor to whom honor is due to the Vice Chairman, VP in absentia, my father, Bakare Tobuloba Oluwaseo, politically known as Miss Thomas. Students of the greatest Nigerian students, ever militant this afternoon is Akomolafe Esther Olajumoke, aka Gumi. that student from the Faculty of Environmental. I am contesting for the post of Vice President 1 at SPG level. Thank you. All protocols are well and duly observed. Please don't mind my voice. Please don't mind my voice. All protocols are well and duly observed. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ogunwale Estabusayon, popularly known as E-Queen returns to make impact at SCG level. E-Queen is in 400 level, Urban and General Planning Department, Faculty of Environmental Sciences, contesting for the post of Vice President 1 at SCG. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Here we are. I want to start the debate in proper. We're going to start on VP2. Please listen. We will start on VP2 and end with them. We will continue with VP1 and end with them. Are you with me? We will start on VP2, we will end with them, then we will continue with VP1 and end with them. Here we are, the debate starts in earnest. Thank you, the floor is open to you. You have 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Ordinary Nigerian students, abominable Nigerian students, starting from of you, Honorable Shoyinka Samuel, aka Honorable Samcho, powerfully aspired for the post of Vice President 2 at SCG level. According to Alon Shadnan in 1984, he says, the people of the post can be abused, can be compromised, can be turned weak, but there is a time today to restore the value, to rebuild it, and to ensure it is well. According to the conventional life of SCG, the VP2 is the gap between Osogbo campus and the Ogbomoso campus. And in lieu of this, Honorable Sancho is here to set up a committee that is ready to stick with the affair of what's going on between Osogbo campus and the Ogbomoso campus by producing journals and likewise giving us information that are very beneficial. And likewise, Honorable Sancho is ready to give us socio-academic welfareism. Those activities that will complement our academic work, like excursion program, like orientation program, like free screening tests, that will ensure that we are that we are all stable. And likewise, on Sancho, there have been a saying that is going on in the campus that the Vice President 2 is only for ladies. Let me tell you, the contest between the Vice President 2 is between nursing students, MLS students, and BMS students. It is not between two ways. It is between MLS students, nursing students, and medicine students. So, because before that, a lady is okay. Sancho is okay with the post of VP2. And likewise as well, Honorable Sancho is here to give us what we really want in terms of intellectualism. Honorable Sancho is not a small boy to be rapport with. Honorable Sancho is a man that is of a same mind and likewise ready to give us what we want. Please, I want you to vote on Sancho on the post of VP2 at 30 level. Sancho is okay for the post of VP2. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Listen, please. Hold on. What did you just do now? What did you just do now? Please. Listen, please. This is Student Anti-Corruption Vanguard. This is ICPC. Decency. We are anti-graft agents, anti-corruption. We mean what we say, and we mean it to the letter. And we never compromise with it. Don't campaign. Never campaign. This is not manifesto. This is a pure debate. Don't campaign. Thank you. Please continue.
Thank you.
Once again, all protocols are well and duly observed. I still remember almost said, Right Honorable Shukurat Adedamola, popularly known as the next prefect. Now I'll go. Article 3, Section 28, Subsection 1 to 5 says, the Vice President 2 will be a clinical student, that is, the nursing student, MLS student, or perhaps be an MBBS student. Now, going by the constitutional duty of the Vice President 2, I have that BP2 will be at the linkage or an intermediary between Oshogbo campus and Ogbomoso campus, which we are here to print. We are here to print to you that we are not just in Oshogbo to be forgotten, but we want a kind of association, a mutual association between Oshogbo and Ogbomoso campus. Also, we talk about academic committee. Now, the BP2 will be a member of the academic committee, see to the academic proposition of every student, and also responsibility of matters relating to welfareism of students. Let me set an example. I can't believe as an ex-student in the Department of Nursing and Nursing Science, Lautech University of Technology, we don't have a single toilet at Italian. I think it's really absurd. So in lieu of this, I think the purpose of the BP2 is to see to the welfareism of Ogbomoso people. And also, another thing a BP2 does is seeing to the overall responsibility of all TEC members. Therefore, it is said that BP2 jurisdiction is meant for Oshogbo campus. BP2 jurisdiction is meant to oversee Oshogbo campus. Now, we are talking about veracity, maleficence, autonomy, confidentiality, top of anything. We are here to produce. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sir? Questions time. Or do you have anything to say, sir? Now, these questions are two questions, mainly two questions.
I'd like to ask you that before today, what has been your contribution to our dear union? Tell us what you've done to the union while in Oshogbo and while in Ogbomoso. Thank you.
Good evening. Please note the question. Note this down. We don't have time again. Do you understand his question? Do you understand his question? The second question. Okay. How do you intend to, link Oshogbo campus and Ogbomoso campus? Thank you. You did not get it. Hello, sir. Please. Can you state your question, please? How do you intend to link Ogbomoso campus and Oshogbo campus? Thank you. In 1 minute, answer the two questions. Thank you. Okay. To start with the last question. Audience, please. Why not? Stop.
Start with the first question. I might not be a unionist, but I'm vividly so. I was an expedite in this school, and I can say I'm an activist and an advocate of change. I've contributed a lot of things towards the movement of this school. And also, I have served 2 times at the Parliamentarian House, even though I can't carry on this school. But I knew that when I was in house, I was giving it end. I never took no as an answer, being a parliamentarian. The second issue now is the issue of linkage. As we all know, when we get to it, we have a faculty, we call Faculty of Sciences or Faculty of Clinical Science. And before we leave Ogbomoso, there is something we call Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. Now, being in Oshogbo, I may be engrossed with a lot of things, definitely, because there our work is always very cumbersome. But still, you have spokesman. You have a committee you have set up for yourself. The first thing.
Thank you.
It's not dependent on the kind of committee.
Thank you. Hello, audience, please. The very first thing that Honorable Sancho has remembered for us, in terms of his experience, is that Honorable Sancho, the humble guy in front of you, is a 2-time honorable at the floor of the house. Likewise, Honorable Sancho is a member of the anti-crime committee set up by President Steve in his regime. Likewise, Honorable Sancho is part of the committee, of the research committee that will be working on the academic and health welfare of every Lautechite. And likewise as well,
bridge the gap between Osogbo, LDSB, to bridge the gap between Osogbo and the Gomoso campus. Thank you. The fourth thing is that journalism, journalism.
Thank you.
Okay, 10 seconds. Hello, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. The first one is progress games, journalism, dinner games, and likewise a bunch of activities that we commend our work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. When we want to start with CP1, they will introduce themselves. What is the debate in proper? You have 2 minutes each debater. Just 2 minutes. Thank you very much. I start on the screen.
Thank you. Once again, all protocols are well and duly observed. My name is Ogunwale Esabsayo, popularly known as E-Queen, 400 level Urban Engineering Department, Faculty of Environmental Sciences. First and foremost, my constitutional right is to act. Please don't mind my voice is gone. Fortunately, my constitutional right is to act for the President in accordance with the provision of the Section 26 of the Constitution. The Constitution of Lautech says, the Article 3, Section 27 says, the Vice President will act for the President in accordance with the provision of the Student Union Constitution. And for my own beauty, I will be in charge of the academics of the Lautech. I'll be responsible for all Lautech progressing in the academics. There will be proper checking of Lautech facilities. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You. 2 minutes.
Comrade Bakare Tobiloba Oluwase, politically known as Miss Thomas, powerfully contesting for the office of Vice President run at SAV level. A student of Animal Nutrition and Biotechnology, 400 level from the Faculty of Agricultural Sciences.
Hold on, please, wait. Hello? If you have any banner here, if you have any poster here, hide it. Any banner, any poster, hide it. We are not here for manifesto. If you have any banner here, if you have any poster here, keep it and hide it. Please and please. Please and please. Quebec. Hello, the security officer. Please, anybody that flag banner or poster, seize it. Please seize it. Please. Thank you.
Fellow Ladokites, in accordance to the Constitution of our dear Union, Vice President Ron shall act in accordance for the President as constituted in Article 3, subsection 23. My fellow Ladokites, I contestant for the Vice President Ron, I'm not just there to go and deputize someone. My fellow Ladokites, I shall act according to my Constitution. In Article 3, subsection 27, which says that I shall act in accordance for the President in accordance to Article 3, subsection 26. My fellow Ladokites, I shall act in accordance to the Constitution as in subsection 2, which says that I shall execute orientation programs for underlevel students, which is their constitutional right. My fellow Ladokites, I as the Vice President, I will act in accordance to Article 3, subsection 23, which says that I shall be the chairman of all committees which deal with academics. I shall constitute committees for the pluralism of Ladokites. My brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, our academics is at stake on campus. Yes. Since I've been on this campus, it's not that the union that are passed are not trying their best, but they are not doing the best. They are really trying their best, but they are not doing the best. In the sense that constitutional or fellow Ladokites,
and not being rich to them. I'm going to ask, in accordance to Article Section 22(7), which says, I will recommend societies and register clubs that will be beneficial.
Thank you. All protocols are well and duly observed. According to the Constitution, the constitutional duty of a vice president is to work in the absentia of the president. And also, the constitutional duty of the vice president is to tackle the cases relating to the academic affairs of the students. Also, the constitutional duties of the vice president is to be responsible for the registration of social clubs, organizations in the universities. The constitutional duty of the vice president is also to coordinate and review activities of the institutions, societies. Now, I want you to know something. That behind every woman, every successful man is a woman. They said in the constitutional duty, according to the section 26, they said the vice president shall act in accordance with the president in the absence of the president. I want you to know something, that I am not campaigning to you, but I just say that I am here to tell you that the presence of the vice president is to ensure the effective regard and the accomplishment of the work of the president in the institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We have 2 questions to be asked. Please go.
Good afternoon, everyone. I believe you know your constitutional duty. Now, my question is, what was the motive behind you running for this post? And what do you have to offer us, Lautech, considering the fact that your regime might be short? Thank you.
Thank you very much. According to my constitutional duty, and what prompted me into vying for this post of Vice President at SUD, is to fight for the rights of the students in accordance with my president. Because I know that there are certain things that are going on in this institution that are not meant to be. We are students, and we should understand the fact that without we students, this institution cannot be existing. But the point there is this: we have to stand up and say no to intimidation, no to corruption in this institution. That is why I come up working hand in hand with my president and also in his absence to ensure the proper accomplishment of the goal of taking this institution to a greater height. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that's a sensible question. The first question is, what was your motive for aspiring for this office? And the second question is, how do you intend to achieve your aims within the short period of the tenure? My motive, especially as the Vice President goes in accordance with my role as the Vice President of the SUG. The role of the Vice President is to look after the welfareism of the students' academics. The main thing that makes me to come out is to fight for the rights of the students. Number one, the underlevel tutorials that have been sitting for a very long time. I went for research and I discovered it is something they must be enjoying, and it is something that will help them a long way.
Thank you. In a simple sentence, I think the question is, what is the motive that I have in contesting for the post of Vice President 1? In a simple sentence, I think I have this leadership experience, and I think I have the ability to fight for my fellow Laotechites. Thank you.
The question is, how do we solve problems that our fellow Laotechites face? The solution is very simple. I'm not lost. I, as the Vice President one, I make sure I see into the academic pluralism of students, in the sense that I make sure I see to the timetable of the exam before reaching to reps and presidents of faculties. I, as the Vice President one, I make sure I go through faculty and consult with the deans over the AR results, so that if with strict attention, those ARs will be solved, and students will not have things rising against their results. Fellow Ladokites, I, as the Vice President one, tutorials is a form of help that will help students, that will help fellow Ladokites to achieve their aim on campus. My fellow Ladokites, I'm assuring you, as the Vice President one, there are lots to do on our academics. The tutorials are very important. Our CBT exam centers are always jam-packed. There is always content.
I think the solution to the question is, the question again is, how do we intend solving Ladokites academic issues? The solution I think will be possible for the problem is to set up a committee. Before that, I will have to work hand in hand with the CEC members, and also to set up a committee in each faculty. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What I will just say is this. I am going to look into the introduction with my CEC. I will look into faculties. Firstly, consider the courses that are giving them problems, the courses that they think is very difficult, and also look for breaks among the students. People will know that there are some people, we believe that X and fingers are not equal, and the way we learn is different. There are some that catch things easier. There are some that catch it when they have strangers teaching them. But when we have ourselves teaching us something, we get it better. I will look into the students, fish out the best heads among them, and set up a committee in order to tackle this issue with the goal of achieving this academic excellence.
Thank you. If you are not professors and you are sitting down, please come out. You are not a president. You are not contending with the place of the president, and you are here. Please come forward, please. Come forward, please. But, Nigerian students, 1 minute to talk about our constitutional rights and our constitutional duties. 1 minute, please. I stand on my statement. This student Anti-Corruption Vanguard, we have passed instructions to you. No campaign. Nothing. Why is it dancing? Why is it dancing? Please now, let's understand ourselves. We have 1 minute. They have just 1 minute to talk about our constitutional duties. Just 1 minute. They will introduce themselves now. All of them will introduce themselves now, within 30 seconds. Thank you. Wonderful. That's okay.
Please and please. Please, out of the year, Secretary Benzo.
Please, listen, please. Listen, please. Listen, please. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me. Listen to me, please. Listen, please. This is an academic environment. We have to behave differently from the politician outside. And there is a difference between a debate and the manifesto now. So in order for us to enjoy what they are going to tell us, the best thing for us is to listen to them. Please, let us listen to them. We have so many of them, and we don't want to waste time. We don't just want to come here for coming sake. We want to listen to them and hear what they have in store for us. Please do listen.
Of the greatest Nigeria student, of the greatest Gagba, of the greatest Toto, of the greatest Shiwo. Oh yeah, we will now see things now. Standing before you. Popularly called, the final level biology student from the Faculty of Pure and Applied Science. Good afternoon, everyone. The coordinator, DPU guys, my fellow laboratories. This is the physical appearance of Comrade Alita Omaiwa Tony, popularly known as ASOS. I'm a very level student from Noble Faculty of Management Sciences, Department of Transport Management. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am Comrade Ahmed Olatuji. Thank you. Good evening, radicals. By the virtue of introduction, standing before you this evening is Comrade Okeda Ridwan, a 200-level student of pure and applied mathematics, contesting for the post of SCG welfare officer. Thank you. This is the physical appearance of Prince Abimbola Said Olajuju. Friends and family call me Alaski. Why the gladiators and the cops call me? Thank you. Of the greatest Nigerian students, may I present myself to you. I am Pusari Kodri Temichopa, aka Royalty, contesting for the post of PR at Lautech SCG. Thank you very much. Of the greatest Nigerian students, Nigerian students, this is the voice of Comrade Mayo Apollo student of agricultural engineering and technology. of the greatest Nigerian students, of the greatest Nigerian students, of the Nigerian students, of the greatest doctor, of the greatest doctor, of the greatest Leonardo, of the greatest. Give the physical appearance of Comrade Effective Samuel. Okay! Okay! The aspirants on the post of PRO at SAV. Thanks very much. Of the greatest Nigerian students, of the greatest Nigerian students, articulate Nigerian students, evaluable Nigerian students, Guru, standing before you is the appearance of Ogundare Joseph Ishaoluwa, unpopularly called Joe. I said unpopularly called Joe, a student of computer science and engineering, faculty of engineering and technology. I'm contesting for the post of sport director and student union government. Thank you very much. All the greatest Nigerian students, unreasonable Lautech. This is the physical appearance of Ayolowo Ayefitayo Olamileko, popularly known as Anti-Corruption, aspiring for the post of social director at Lautech SAV. I belong to the faculty of agricultural science, APS department. God bless you. Now who will be pursued? Now who will be pursued? Now who will be pursued? This is the physical appearance, regional appearance, urban appearance, urban Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Silence, please. Hello. Okay. We are wasting our time by ourselves. Please. Now listen. Listen. Now I'm talking to you now. Please. You are on the podium. Please listen to me. You have introduced yourself. You have done what you want to do. Within 1 minute, please, no campaign, nothing. Within 1 minute, tell us of constitutional duties, one by one. 1 minute. Thank you very much. We're starting here. We're starting here. You better introduce yourself, Abi. We're starting here. He introduced himself firstly. We are starting here. Thank you. Please follow the other part. Whenever they say social director, please don't join them in saying it. It is called Director of Social and Culture. The first constitutional right of a social director is to see to all social activities. Is to see to all social activities in the school and the cultural activities in the school. Thank you. Hello. Hello. I'm not going to talk much. The duty of a social director at Lautech SAV is to uplift and enhance our socialism. God bless you. Thank you very much. The constitutional duties of a sport director or director of sport is number one. A director of sport must be a keen sportsman, and he must adopt the duties of making and improving the state of the sport activities in the uni institution. Number two, the sports. Number two again, I say, you be able to submit your duties to the CEC members. Number three is just you as a sport director of sport, you must be able to find a way of improving the current state of the sport activities in Lautech. Once again, I say thank you, Joe. Of the greatest Nigerian students, I pledge to once again I'm Comrade Effective Samuel, aka Samuel. According to Section 33, which says the public relations officer shall be responsible for the publicity of all the union activities. Subsection 2 says the public relations officer shall preside at the press committee meeting. Subsection 3 says the public relations officer shall be the union's librarian. Subsection 4 says the public relations officer shall be responsible for the enlightenment of the public. In so words, the public relations officer to organize seminars, to organize symposiums. Subsection 5 says the public relations officer shall carry out all activities as directed by the CEC. Thank you very much.
Article 3, Section 35. There are 5 subsections. Subsection 1 says the sport director must be a sportsman and must be able to develop sport in all sports. Then subsection 5, he must work in hand with all the CEC members, starting from the president to the social director. Thank you very much. Once again, now I'm sorry to Dr. A.K. Royalty. And my constitutional duty is closed. As a image maker of the SCG, shall be in charge of publicity of the union. And subsection 2 says that shall preside at the meeting of the press. And subsection 3 says that shall be the librarian of the union. Subsection 4 says that shall be the chairman of the editorial team of the union. Subsection 5 says that shall be the public enlightenment, shall be in charge of public enlightenment of the union. And subsection 6 says that shall be charged out to in advice of the CEC. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am Abimbola Said Olabide, popularly called Alan C. As stipulated under Article 3, Section 30, which says the Assistant General Secretary shall assist the General Secretary in discharging his duty for proper documentation. Thank you.
Thank you once again. I am Mr. Ines, contesting for the post of SCG. Article 3, Section 32. Subsection 1 to 4. In section 4 we have A and B. But I'm going to digress from the subsection of this. Let me tell you, what does refereeism mean? Refereeism is ensuring the entire well-being of the entire Lautech. Lautech, 3 years of politics. Because politics in Lautech today has been composed of 2 series of members, comprising poverty, and dot poverty, national boss and smaller subsidy. I'm telling you, the welfare of the entire Lautech is always my power must confirm. Thank you.
Please listen. Once again, we are here and Afiji, A.K. Romario. God bless you. The student union has a lot of duties constitutionally for the post of public relations officer. Listen to them one after the other. Firstly, the PRO shall be responsible for the publicity of all union activities. Secondly, the PRO shall be the union librarian. Thirdly, the PRO shall be responsible for the public enlightenment of all union members, thereby organizing seminars, symposia, and so on for all student union members. God bless you.
Once again, my name is Mascot, an aspirant for the post of AGS, Assistant General Secretary. My constitutional right is to make provision of identity card to the freshers and have my General Secretary as well and assume his office in his absence to act as the acting General Secretary before his arrival. Thank you very much. Once again, I know myself, the brand of Qatar, popularly called Romeo. We don't call it social director, but we call it director of social and culture. But I must tell you this, constitutionally, Article 3, Section 34, Subsection 1 to 6, and also we must promote the cultural heritage. And for the past 2-3 years, all our social directors in this city, they don't do this. They don't promote cultural heritage. Thank you very much. Awesome. Now listen please. We're going to give just 3 people.
Nigerian students. We are calling the president outside now. All the presidential students now, please. Presidential students. All the presidential students. Please kindly move forward now. Presidential aspirants now. All the presidential aspirants. Kindly move forward now. All the presidential aspirants. Kindly move forward now. Please. Let them do the orderly. For God's sake, please. All presidential aspirants, please move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you. Please. But we keep silent. We are canceling this section. I meant to say, please stop to them. Everyone, we will cancel it now. Tell them to sit down. Please. Tell them to sit down. We will cancel this section. Keep quiet. If they are not coming down, they will step down. If I don't allow them, they will step down. I promise you. 1, 2, 3. Please come up. All the professionals here, please step forward, please. Please step forward. Please, please. For the proper silence. I get the rules. This is the rules. Now listen, these are the rules. Please listen to the rules. Rule number 1. I know when it's my sensitive time now. Please, rule number 1. Why all these? Please, that's item 1. Rule number 1. No campaign. Rule number 2, no insulting languages. Rule number 3, please listen up. Rule number 3, debate is debate. No indifferency. Go straight to the point and debate. You have 2 minutes to debate. And when we start, you are going to introduce yourself one by one now, within 30 seconds each. I start from here. Ladies and gentlemen, the moderator, the distinguished chairman,
my fellow husband, and all other dignitaries here today. My name is Dr. Awensolu Olatunde, a 400 level physiology student, Faculty of Basic Medical Science. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. Fellow advocates, please let us exercise some patience and repeat what advocates decide. I'll say this. My name is Honorable Dr. Ademola Adeyomi, a student of pure and applied mathematics, matric number 114456. Thank you very much. I'm applying for the course of SAV 2014-2015 academic section. Thank you. Of the greatest Nigerian student. Of the greatest Nigerian student. By the virtue of introduction, my name is Ayanizemi Samuel from the Department of Pure and Applied Biology, 1200 level, Faculty of Pure and Applied Sciences. I'm a native of Osun State, Ilarogo. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. My prestigious Lautech student, my name is Olabeton Babalola Johnson, aka Babalola, voice of the student. 400 level, Faculty of Agricultural Science, AELD Department, a native of Ibadan, Oyo State. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Here we are on the stage. The debate starts in a minute. They're starting from here. The debate is starting from here. They have 2 minutes to tell their constitutional duties, what they have for Lautech students if they emerge in their regime. 2 minutes constitutional duties. Now, when we talk about the electoral committee, they were not around. They are now seated down, led by Dr. Long. Here they are. The electoral secretary, you are welcome. We have announced it before, but we are not around. Thank you for coming. From the DSA office, we have a person of Dr. T. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Please listen. We are the education time now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. The debate starts now. 2 minutes. The debate starts now. Thank you very much.
Distinguished my judges in the house and all respectful personalities, busy in absentia, I greet you in the name of God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Poor protocol and daily observe. As I said earlier, to recognize who I am, Babalola, voice of the student. To me, before I stated the constitution of the office of presidency, leadership to me is the capacity to implement through your actions, through your personal attitude and behavior. That's number one. And number two, constitution is the president for being involved coordinating the activities given to Central Executive Council. Because you see, I want to say that suit me most is it shall be one of the official representations of the general interest with the university authorities and it shall protect the image of the university in accordance with the provision of the constitution. I mean, what is the system? I'm telling you all this. So, from constitution doesn't mean that a leader will make a change. But one thing I would like to say, that when the head is bad, the body is useless. I will tell you the position of the president in the university of the president.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Zulu, you have the floor to debate what you are correct. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Once again, I am here. Taking bodily the constitutional rights of the president. From Article 3, Section 27, Section 2, Section 27, Section 1. Once again, Article 3, and the judges of the accident. Taking bodily, the current Union President, constitutional rights. Article 3, Section 27, Subsection 1 says, as the current Union President is going to be the head of the Union and is going to be the chairman of the Central Executive Council, and he must present 2 academic sections before a meet the poll. Secondly, Subsection 2, the current Union President is going to lead to every activity of every other officer of Central Executive Council. Subsection 3, as a senior Union President, he has the power to dismiss any employee as who is as the General Secretary of the Union. Subsection 4, as a senior Union President, he is going to be a representative both at the university level and both at the national level. Subsection 5, as a senior Union President, it is going to be the one that will present the budget of the Central Executive for the CRC member only before 24 hours before it can be approved. As the senior Union President, is going to be the one to prepare and listen to the Thank you. Once again, my name is Taco, the student of prayer and apply mathematics. As you all know, I'm an MOD. I know my constitutional character. To you, the government duty of SAV President is from Article 3, Section 25, and the Section 108. Now, it's very good. Section 1 says that the SAV President shall be the head of the Union, and he shall be the chairman of the Central Executive Council, CEC. I move on to the subsection 2. Subsection 2 says that he shall coordinate the Central Executive, which is CEC. I will go by the last subsection, which is subsection A, which says that he shall be secretary to the account. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I remain myself. That's how I will follow Okay, so the constitutional duty of the president is in Article 3, Section 25. And it says, the president shall bring the community to the student leader account, and it says, he shall govern, he shall be the chairman of the Central Executive Council, and it says, he shall be the one to present the project and all the projects of other Central Executive Council to the floor of the House and the authority. And it says, he shall be the automatic member of the school management as regarding and shall represent the students there. Thank you very much. Now please listen. If it is in the time there, what are the questions? We do tonight is just 5 people. 5. If you are willing
campaigning, you are not qualified.
Thank you.
If you are wearing a shirt campaigning for somebody, you are not qualified. I think the electoral chairman wants to address them.
From a state of anonymity, that is a state of insecurity. That's number one. Number two, what are the three C's? The three meanings of the three C's of Aluta, three letters C of Aluta. One means welcome to success. The first question they ask, I am here. The second one they ask, the mistake that leaders make frequently is the ability to contact their company during the course of challenges. It's the mistake that leaders do out frequently. And number two, how can I say the issue of insecurity? Like I used to say, the first thing is to identify and understand all great managers. For example, when you are doing work, when there is a knock at your door, you need to have this orientation. The first thing is who is at the door, not just open the door. Once you have this understanding, that is the number one solution. Number two solution is to provide either the community, either the opposition, either the school security. These are the solutions for the insecurity. Thank you very much. And the third person still have the three leaders, the three Aluta, the consultation, the delegation, and transportation. I said it earlier yesterday that I'm going to take God our boss with man over
army personnel, and some stakeholders in amazing institution, which is called the issue of armed robbery in our citadel of learning. Thank you very much. Now, to the three arbiter of civil, we have consultation, we have confrontation, and we have consolidation. Thank you very much. Thank you. The first question, what are the mistakes that leaders make when they get to a point, and how many mistakes correctly if you imagine the next single person? God bless you. Brothers and sisters, I want you to understand something about a leader. Leader should be a leading actor of something, of an activity. Leader should not be giving an order. Brothers and sisters, I will do this by practical. Look at me. This is an example of a leader. Thank you. It really makes sense because I'm putting in order. You can see it. Leaders will lead by serving, not by giving an order. Because when you give an order, erosion will happen. And secondly, let me show you. Second question that second question to answer like this. I count a responsibility of a leader to not be promising, to not be saying, giving a promising of an organization, but to perform his duty by giving adequate security, by giving a well-equipped prosperity, and by giving a self-empowerment to the students and to the Lautech students. Thank you. I know myself fully. The frequent made by President Trump is so simple. It puts it in a word, self-centered. I repeat, I put it in a word, self-centered. I have an ideology, and in my ideology, we have a four cardinal points. We put God first in everything we do. Second thing is we put not his interest. The third one is to believe in our ideology. Before your own personal interest comes from. If you follow this one as an approach, you will be a good leader. The second question. I will answer the second question now. Now to the last question. The three C's of Anita. The first thing is consolidation. The second one is consultation. And the last thing is confrontation. Thank you. Now the very first, please go to your question. Two people more. Listen, please. Good evening, my name is Kevin. I will concerning what do you want for the students? For which I am motivated young students. What do you have as self-empowerment for young students? What do you have as a means of self-empowerment for the students? Self-empowerment. What is your budget for self-empowerment for the students? If you have as a president.
you say about it? How relevant is it to you and which do you believe in? What is the difference between protest and dialogue? What is the difference between protest and dialogue? Which do you believe in? How relevant do you think it is to your guiding? Then which one will you stop? Which one will you adopt? Which one will you believe in? Protest and dialogue. Which one will you go for? Is the mouth of the president. My question is this: what is your philosophy of life that makes you a individual, that makes you fit for this position of an SAV president? Your philosophy of life that makes you fit into this position. Secondly, how do you balance between the wants of your people and the actual needs of the union? Please do not continue. Please off on this side now. What is your philosophy of life that makes you to come out to be a leader? Now, no, please. As a great Nigerian school, I raise this question. And the question I have for you is, we all believe that Lautech has a problem in the unionism section. And the question is, I believe you want to solve a problem. I believe you want to solve a problem. So, what is the problem the union is solving for? And how do you plan to solve that problem? What is the problem the union is solving for? And how do you plan to solve that problem? The question is, identify the union's problem and provide a solution. Identify the union problem and provide a solution. Please, in just 2 minutes, answer the question. You want to leave this place? 2 minutes. Identify the union. I don't know. I don't know. Have you started for CCTV? We are never started for CCTV. I will start. But the issue is, I didn't get the question in that way. So how do you want to answer the question you are at the disposal? Now, the first question goes like, what is the difference between protest and dialogue? First, if you feel as in something you do, there's a prayer or situation, when there's fight and something, I mean, protest is what you do when there's an issue of them. And dialogue means when you are discussing a matter upon time. So that is what I know pertaining to that. And the second question is, what is the problem of the user is facing and provides a problem? So users are facing any problem. Users academy, users AR, other academy, users AR. How are you going to solve that? By what? To the lecturer that is taking that course and resolve the matter. Secondly, issue of security. I heard that one letter was rectified. How are you going to do that? We need to join answer with some stakeholders and some security men so that we can resolve that. And so on and so forth. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, all the contestants, please listen. All the contestants who have come forward here, please don't go. Don't do this. We want to take a picture with you before you go. Okay? Now, immediately we finish. Immediately we finish. Immediately. Okay. Is that way? I can start question. So, starting with that. The first question is, the difference between protest and dialogue. Look, in life, there are protocols, there are steps to be taken. And we, as a union, we should believe in the arrangement of the 3 C's. If there is anything, the first thing you should do is to consolidate, come together and unite. The second thing to do is to consult.
knowledge. And the last thing is to confront. That solves the difference between protest and dialogue. Because we should be able to know that protest, without all the proper things put in place, will never really bring results. Dialogue will bring results. The second question. My own philosophy about life. My philosophy about life is to live by example. To live by example. And lastly, the major problem the union is suffering from, I say, is the independence. The interference of other people into the unionism, not allowing us to have our own freedom to decide as a student on our own. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. According to the Protocol Act numerically, the first Protocol Act that is about self-empowerment. The first Protocol Act is about self-empowerment. If I may ask this question, what is people look at self-empowerment? Self-empowerment is you adding to yourself and being the boss of yourself, which we add from your curriculum. The second question being numerically is difference between protest and dialogue. And protest is the physical contestation of bringing an injustice to manifestation. Number of dialogue prisoners sitting together, forming a couple, and living intellectually. And the last question being asked, what other person that really says as student union is concerned? The first person we say is the ability to understand what is called the union. The union is bringing us together in unity. That is the major problem we are facing. The second major problem we are facing is the hostility. If you and I are not technically as a matter of fact, academically, we can find them. I want to do this name. The problem of facing is insecurity. And if we can get insecurity, the atmosphere of this great together of learning will be conducive for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. The first question. What do you understand? What do you have for us empowerment? And it's the other. I will send your candidate down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please continue.
About self-empowerment, the question was asked by one engineering student. This has been common in my heart before I start the principal president. I will tell you, as I said earlier, that there is going to be a central whereby workshop is going to be where what will be taught practically, what will be taught theoretically will be practiced by the grace of God. Both all other from engineering department, there is not going to be, for example, what is going to happen is about certain farming. About certain farming, you will be repairing the car of the lecturer, you will be the one wiring a new project from school, you will be the one who make sure that you bring in icons that have passed through self-empowerment to the students. And second question, is that philosophy of life. Thank you. Philosophy of life. We have no else philosophy of life. But I will tell you once again that we were born to be great. We were not born with greatness. And you try to bring best out of you, not you are the best. But always are processes that you have to try and make you make a step of leadership. Let me tell you something about philosophy of life. The leadership is all about doing more, you learn more, you act more, you do more, you think more ideas. Okay. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
As they are rounded off now, you rounded off. You're stepping down now. The king of God has said, the Bible of the Lautech send a message now that we should appreciate you for coming to the debate. He's currently around, is my left hand side. I will invite you to the program to say a good message because we feel with the presidential appearance. They are going to take photographs with all the appearance, then we call it a day. Thank you very much. Professor Labi, sister, you're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. I was just passing by. I noticed that a program is going on here. I need to parent and support this happening. I'm very happy today because program of this nature has never happened during a electoral campaign of Lautech Student Union. That means we are progressing. The electoral people are doing so much. They are doing great. Excuse me, I can hear you very well, please. The electoral body are doing great. And the organizers of program like this, the ICPC, the street journalists, the campus journalists, for them to have organized a program like this, to tell your movie leader in future, if all leaders can go through this process, there's no how you have dollars as your leader.
So, the school is in support of this program. We are always with you. If your electoral chairman can tell you what I've done today to make sure that we have a successful and the most advanced student election. I'm assuring you. We have to handle your fears. I know your fears about this thing going. If you don't start something, you can't improve on it. There is no perfect system. Don't let us waste our time. Time is our friend. I don't have time. I'm not, excuse me, it's no perfect system. There is no perfect system. Whatever we are giving you, we are electorals, you are ready to be the best. Don't worry, and we are not behind your head. The camera will tell you everything we are saying today. Because that is where you are investing. I'm telling you, by the time you see this road, you are going to take kudos to your electoral voting. Thank you so much.
Obligated to Nigerian students. Evaluated Nigerian students. I really want to appreciate the dynamic and evaluated advocates for putting us through. And kudos to all our presidential aspirants. I really appreciate you for the good work. You are representing your people. And you are said that to free all your property when you get to the office. Obligated to Nigerian students. I can remember vividly when we got elected, the pilot affairs of the student government. I something that I promised credibility, and we are doing it. We are making it into reality. The first time in the history of student government election that will be having general vote. This is the first time. The first time, and I remember even the presidential election, it has happened over years, but we are doing it this year. It's a part of procedure of credibility and fairness in student government election. On the greatest Nigerian students, with all sense of sincerity, I stand before you. This is the first time the student affairs will be in person to attend the vote. This is the first time. It has never happened before. And on the share with you as well, that till today, Dr. Young has not collected a prize from full authority. And we are doing all this. In lieu of this, and the majority of the student government election, which is the most common issue. My dear Lautech, your wish is my wish, your cry is my cry, your say is my say. By the special grace of God, there will be a memo from the desk of the electoral chairman that will be sent as a broadcast to everybody on the modality of the election. And my dear students, as you all know, we don't need to start to deceive ourselves. Like I said the other time, they have not collected the time from the school authority. And that should tell you that we cannot continue the election for now. But I promise you sincerely that the election will not be only tomorrow. But by the special grace of God, we will be holding our election by the special grace of God latest by next week. Thank you so much. I will be the
It's another hot one. Hey, when am I delay? You. No matter what you do, hey, everybody will go like you. Will go like you. Even if you be the one best, some people go to call you Oluku. I don't say who Chineke, I'm blessed, no man can cause. No man. I don't need to rush. I'm not the take up by force. You. I'm on nobody can stop. I'm on a God, now God, now God, now God. Waiting Papa God do for me, I dey shine, no be each a bad one, no be each a bad one. Some people go they be no for you, at the same time go they jolly with you. I wonder why this life now your party be the person where go spoil your name. Spoil you know happy to they see your face. I wonder why they forget say they give up on no. Something where they forgot to hand the a points I'll get me to yaka. Oh yeah, I get me to yaka. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I say oh no, oh no. My life in the hand of the Lord has made my enemy to balaga and balagala, and balagala. Na na na. For God, show it to God. Ogasaki, Ogemeya, you. Na 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 na. You. No matter what you do, no matter what you want best of me. Call you, but I know say Uchineke don't bless no man can. Now who is God don't bless? I don't need to rush. So they take them by force. Nobody can stop. Nobody. Come on, now God. Don't cut mighty. Yeah. You know what things all about. And for the center say you know we'll think you hold. Boom. Cool. Only for them I wish you go done, but they never know the plan of the Lord. Yeah. Your brother never mind them. You better never mind them. We are gonna conquer, we're enough for hunger, and you go surrender. Cause I know Jehovah, Alpha and Omega. If I call him Allah, he go give me power, he go make me hammer. I go to one of your mama, see and no miller, he's my defender. My life in the hand of the Lord has made my enemy to balaga and balagala, and balagala. Na. For God, show it to God. Ogasaki, Ogemeya, you. Oh boy, now Brahma is the best. Oh, I'm now when I'm mighty. So put your best in what you're doing. Make you no despise your little beginning. If you think then I left, then go fail you. If you think then I right, go laugh. When you turn around, then go balaga. Better put your head up. Balaga and balagala, na. I thank the Lord, Make you live on for God, show it to God. Ogasaki, Ogemeya, you. Na. No matter what you do, baby, everybody go like you. Best some people go to call you, but I know say Uchineke don't bless no man can cause. I don't need to rush. So they take them by force. No. Nobody can stop. When they might say, don't cut my feet. Yeah. Right to partner. Who's the iron eye? I'm me, man. When him man a bad man, look at me, he say go down with the meta down, so will he pound no hang, so will he pound. You don't know,